Hi, everybody. First of all, welcome to Virtual Academy Algebra 2. I'm your instructor, Mr. Bannett. You guys can reach me using Schoology messaging. You can email me at jbannett@ist191.org, or you can call me. And all this information is posted in Schoology, included in I'll show you here in just a minute, in the announcement, always at the top of our Schoology course page, but also it's linked in the syllabus. So first thing I want to do is just take a look at, here's our agenda for this real quick, short intro video, and then we'll get into the next item. So I've already done my introduction, and I am looking forward to meeting all of you guys tomorrow on Thursday, depending on when you're watching this, but Thursday at 1 o'clock. We'll go over the Schoology and course overview here in just a moment. Just so you're all familiar with the way that I've laid things out, where to find important details, including what you should be doing each week. We'll look at the week at a glance. And then, as I mentioned, I'd like to meet with every single student in this class on Thursday at 1 o'clock using a Google Meet session. Again, that's for all Virtual Academy students that are in this class. I'm hoping that time works for you. It should, unless your other Virtual Academy teachers have also scheduled something at that exact time, but it should work for everybody. If not, please let me know as soon as possible. And if I forget to say something later, just a real quick heads up, your homework is to read the syllabus in Schoology. All right, so let's start with, what does Schoology look like here for this class? So when you go to your Schoology page, when you log in, through the Rapid Identity, click on your Schoology button, and it'll take you either to a recent activity, which gives you announcements, so whatever you're subscribed to, or your course dashboard, which shows you all of your courses, okay? Or I should say it shows you, I think, what is that, 10, maybe 12 of your courses. Hopefully you guys only have a handful of courses showing up. It would be the same thing as if you click courses at the top. I still have a lot of things listed. I'm seeing my second semester classes yet. And then I'm assigned to some other courses too as a teacher. But what you want to look for is this Algebra 2 course titled as Q1, since this is only a quarter course for 191 Virtual Academy High School. When you click on that, the first thing you're going to see is my announcement. This will be up here all year. I might modify or change things depending on our needs. And if I see that something does or does not work, might change that. And I just want to go through a couple of these things, mainly in the second row here. First thing it says is weekly attendance form. You'll notice when I hover over that icon, the mouse pointer turns into a little hand symbol. That's because that is a link. So if you, at the beginning of every week, you are expected to complete this form by the end of the first day of school every week. So if we, like this week, excuse me, we do not have school on Monday or Tuesday. Our first day is Wednesday, September 8th. So what you would do is you would click on this form on Wednesday, September 8th, and before 11:59 p.m. that night, so before the very end of the day, you will need to complete that weekly attendance form. So as long as you go through the right channels, you should be logged in. This will say your email here, not mine. All you have to do is type in your first and last name just to identify who it is. This is your check-in for attendance. Click yes that you have read the overview and agenda for the week and understand the due dates for the week. So please make sure that you actually agree with that before clicking yes. Otherwise, go back to Schoology and look at the agenda. And any questions? All right, so this is a required question noted by that red asterisk. So what questions do you have about class? How can I help you this week? Be sure to let me know of any problems you may have this week completing the lessons or assignments. So if you have any questions, if there's something that I can do for you, or if that there's something going on, like maybe your family's going on vacation for the end of the week and you're not sure you're going to get everything done on time because you're going to be away from home, away from Wi-Fi or whatever, this is the place to let me know for anything like that. If you don't have anything, just type none, or I don't have any questions, or something. It is required for you to put something there. So if you don't really have anything to say, just say that you don't have anything to say, and then you'll be able to click next and submit it. So again, this is your attendance for the week. We typically won't have any live classes on Google Meet during the week. So this is how you check in. This is how I enter attendance. If you don't complete this, I mark you absent in student view and parent view. So then your parents will likely get either a phone call or a text, depending on how they have it set up. And then the school district, there's also somebody at Burnsville High School or the virtual academy that's monitoring attendance, and they will follow up with you as well. So it is very important that you complete this form one time a week, and it needs to be completed before the end of the first day of school that week. Typically that's Mondays, but we know this first week of school, that's on a Wednesday. All right, so please do a great job with completing that form. All right, back to Schoology. The second item here, it's a Google Meet, 12:30 to 1 o'clock. Notice again, it's a link. It will take you to the Google Meet screen. It'll actually take you directly to that meeting if I've opened it up. If I haven't opened it up, they'll probably give you some message where you have to go to a waiting room or something. But if I have it open, it'll take you straight there where you can sign in. The reason I say 12:30 to 1 o'clock is that's currently what I have planned for daily open office hours, like an open help session. I will have it open for 30 minutes every school day. And if you have any questions, you can drop in at any time. It is an optional meeting for all students every school day of the week. All right. It's just like checking in with me after school. Instead of emailing me, you can just come here and say, hey, Mr. Mann, a quick question on the homework. Can you help me out with number 4? Something like that. You don't have to come for the whole time. You don't have to stay for the whole time. You don't even have to come at all. It's if you need support, that's the place to go. If you check in there, again, before 12:30 or after 1 o'clock, it will very likely be closed or inactive that day. This is just a quicker link to my email if you have questions and want to email me directly. And then this is, I don't have a link here, but it's just my Google Voice number that'll go to my cell phone. So if you happen to have any quick questions and you want a really quick response, as long as I'm not teaching one of my other classes during the day, I can probably get back to you pretty quickly that way as well. If you do happen to text, can you please also let me know who you are? Because I don't have any of your names or numbers in my cell phone or in Google Voice. So if you just say, hey, Mr. Manna, can you help me? I'm not going to have a clue who you are. At the bottom here, I have extended office hours. So for most school days, it says Monday through Friday in a typical week, but my office hours availability is from 12:30 to about 2:30. If that doesn't work, we can try to find some time to meet, whether it's before school hours or even up until like 3 o'clock or 3:15. We can do that separately. And for that, just email or let me know. But if you would like extended help outside of this everyday meeting that I'm going to have open, you can click on schedule an appointment. It'll take you to Google Calendar. I got to go to the correct week here. I don't have anything set up for this first week of school because I don't think we're going to need those. But starting Monday, September 13th, notice there's little gray boxes here. Those are just little sign up places. So if you want help at, let's see, this top line is 1 o'clock to 1:15. You can click on that, complete the appointment, and then what I'll do is I will add a Google Meet link to that after you've created the request. So this is basically signing up for an appointment. They're 15-minute time slots. If you feel like you're going to need more than 15 minutes, you can sign up for back-to-back, just in case somebody else signs up for 1:15 to 1:30. Then I have to respect that, and at 1:15 say I have another appointment I need to go to. We'd have to finish it up at a different time. But if you know it's going to take longer, please select 2 of these back to back in a row. So all you have to do is click on it. For the where, that just put your name there. Really, that's just to identify who you are. It'll also, I believe, show me your email address, but it's a lot easier if you put your name in there. And like it says, I'll share a Google Meet with you. It'll then be active on your Google Calendar. So you just go to Google Calendar and you can view that appointment after you create it. Okay. So that's how you can set up additional appointments, or you can email me and I can help you through that too. Down below, we have our materials. You'll see right away is the weekly agenda. We'll go through that in just a moment. Here's another link to that weekly attendance form. It's the same link that's up here in the little buttons area, that Google form. Okay, so you can find it in 2 places. Here is the Algebra 2A syllabus I would like you guys to read for homework today. I want you to read through that because during our meeting on Thursday at 1 o'clock, I'm going to ask if anybody has any questions about the syllabus. I want to go through the daily lesson process real quick with you. This is going to be pretty much how every day will look for you. A reminder that in the Virtual Academy, you have 3 or 4 classes, probably 4 classes to take instead of 7 classes that most BHS students have. So your classes are expected to be a little bit longer. I believe it's about 75 to 90 minutes worth of, work time throughout each day. So what does that time look like for you? Since we don't have any in-person classes, this is the progression that you should be taking. Is for each lesson or for each day, there should be an Edpuzzle lesson. Then there's a recommended homework. I also post the answer key for the recommended homework, so you can check your own homework solutions and see if you're getting things right and you're doing okay. Awesome. If you're not doing well and you need some help with that, or if you have questions on it, I recommend attending that help session, that daily help session that I had posted. And then last is a daily quiz. Okay, so again, that's the process every day. Okay, so for lesson number 1, you watch the lesson video, which is an Edpuzzle lesson. You do the recommended homework, which is a few select problems. Check your solutions to see how you did. If you want to attend the help session, you can. You don't have to if you feel like you understand everything. And then take the daily quiz and see what you got on the score there, or for your score on the quiz. And if everything looks good, you're done for the day, or you can move ahead and start working on the next day even. Then below that, I have the folders for each of our units of instruction this quarter. Remember, you're doing a semester class in 1 quarter, so things are going to move pretty fast for you. Unit 0 is on solving equations, and you can see the different days and how things are broken down here. It's really going to be 5 days of learning followed by a unit test. Within each folder, I don't have everything worked out just yet, but eventually it'll be there when you need it. Within each folder, you will see this is the Edpuzzle symbol, I guess. So this is the Edpuzzle video that you will watch, and you will also get credit for watching that. There is recommended homework, and I'm actually going to open this up here, and then you'll see you have the quiz here as well. Okay, so those are the items that you're responsible for every one of these, lessons. So this recommended homework is graded on a scale of 0 to 5. Okay, and it's basically, well, on a scale of 0 to 5, how much did you complete? If you completed all of it, you get 5 out of 5. If you completed about 80% of it, you get a 4 out of 5, and it just scales down from there. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to become familiar with Kami. Hopefully most of you have used this in the past. I believe most teachers use this or have used this. So it's an extension, it's an app, it's a website, all rolled into one. Okay, so it is also pushed out onto your Chromebooks. So it should already be there as an extension. If it's not, you'll need to add that. Let me know and I can help you through that. But more than likely, you have this symbol, the blue circle with a K in it, up in your toolbar of your web browser. Okay, that's for Kami. As long as you have that, you should be good to go. And all you have to do on any of these recommended homeworks is click this button that says Open Assignment with Kami. So let me go back to that here. And when I click that assignment, the first time I do that, it's probably going to ask me to connect to my Google account. So choose your school Google account and accept any or approve any things that they're asking you, permissions that they're asking of you. And it's just connecting Kami to your Google account, which then connects to Schoology, which is what we need it to do. From here, you have a lot of different options. For the most part, you're just going to use the drawing option, and you're able to write in your answers. So after you watch the video, you'll come do this and then check the answers to it. Okay, so this is the first daily homework. So drawing, erasing. Those are the 2 big ones that you'll need. When you're done, you click turn in. You come down here and click turn in again, and it's going to take you back to Schoology. Now, I don't know that mine's quite going to work because I can't. It's not assigned to me because I'm not a student. See, it's saying it's unable to, but normally it would bring you back to Schoology, and then you'll hit, I believe it just says hit submit. And then it'll show you over here that you've submitted the assignment and you're done. That's so that I know you completed the recommended homework. All right, let's go back to our agenda, see what's next. Let's talk about week at a glance. Go back to our main page here in Schoology. All right, so week at a glance is this weekly agenda here, that's my title page. So let me go to page 2. And for every week, it'll be pretty much spelled out what you need to do right here on this one page. So it says you should plan to complete all items by Friday afternoon each week. So it'll be shared with you by Sunday evening every week, and you'll have the entire week to do this. It says Wednesday, September 8th as a recommended date to do these items. That's so that you don't fall behind or feel like you have to rush. You are more than welcome to work ahead. If you have something going on, you're more than welcome to catch up, but try to stay up to date as much as possible. All right, so here it says a reminder to complete the weekly attendance form. Notice it's linked there, that same attendance form linked in a couple of other places by that first day of school at 11:59 p.m. This intro video, and I'm done creating it, will also be linked right here so you can watch it. And then to read that Algebra 2A syllabus, which is linked below, and it's also linked inside the weekly agenda. Then for Thursday, just a reminder, we have our Google Meet, which is linked right here. That's the place that you can access our class session from 1 to 1:30 that day. And then we are also going to complete Unit 0, Day 1, which is classifying real numbers. So there is an Edpuzzle video created for you. There's a recommended homework assignment linked right there with the answer key, and then also the daily quiz. These are the same links that you would have found in the Unit 0 folder for day number 1 that I went through earlier. Okay, it's those same 3 links, just in another place, so it's easy to find. It's also going to show up right over here in your due dates or upcoming section. Then we have Friday, September 10th. I have a few things left to make here yet. Your recommended homework is ready. Your answer key is ready. I just forgot to link it. You'll have your daily quiz and your Edpuzzle lesson. All right, so that's it for our intro video today. I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to meet at 1 o'clock on Thursday for Google Meet, and you will find the link for that in our weekly agenda right here. Join the Google Meet from 1 to 1:30, and also it's going to be the same link as what is up here. I know the time is different on our announcement, but 1 o'clock to 1:30 on Thursday for our 1 live session. Okay. All right. So thanks again for sticking with me. I will see you guys tomorrow or on Thursday, depending on whenever you're watching this. And don't forget to read the syllabus as your assignment for today. Have a great day. See you guys soon.